Hello, everyone, and welcome to Team Joy's Work With Me. I am Vanessa Joy, and I am excited to be here with you doing our Work With Me sessions. I always say this because I have been with the company for about 9 months with LEMD under Blair and Beth and Kelly's amazing leadership. And I have gone through seasons of making sure that I am on these Monday calls and a season where I'm not. And I see a tangible difference in my business, in my personal sales volume when I am on these calls. It is a direct checklist working your business with your contacts through your social, whether it's Facebook, Instagram. I think some of us are just starting to dabble in TikTok and understand that's a whole other beast that ages me. I feel old when I try to go on TikTok, but I'm learning. I'm stretching. I'm stretching myself. So we will work through different areas of your business. My encouragement to you is to try to apply these at least once or twice again this week on your own. Make these habits. Chrissy, similar to what you were telling me before we were getting started, she's already done step one, which is your birthday contacts on Facebook. What this does is it gets you into the algorithm and connecting with different people that you're not just drawn to. So, for example, on my Facebook and my Instagram, my team, Blair, Beth, Kelly. I mean, those are the first people to pop up. But what we're going to be doing here today is going to expand your reach with your connections. So I want to encourage you, everything that I am going to be leading you to go outside of your comfort zone and the normal people that you are reaching out with. And that's what birthday messages does. So let's just take a couple of minutes here to reach out to whoever's in your birthday contacts. Oh, also remember, whatever we're talking about can be applied to Facebook, Instagram. I'm not sure about TikTok. You can try to apply some of the things if you want to. My encouragement, if you're new to social, master one, okay? Master Facebook, if that's your master Instagram. Don't try to spread yourself so thin. Um, Once you've got one mastered, you've got a system, then expand to one more. But don't get overwhelmed. There's so many social aspects. So let's go in. If you've already done your birthday message, um, reach out to people through stories. I want to encourage you, swipe through all the way through to the end of the stories, like where there's people that you're not normally seeing, and like and comment on their stories. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and you can unmute at any time to ask any questions. I am going to be working my business as well. All right, 5 minutes starts. Okay, so I am going to end here an extra minute early. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit today, but still covering the same information. So we're gonna do a little work sprint. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. Um, I want you to follow up with three customers or three leads. I want you to answer any DMs and share the protein powder with existing I'll type this in the notes too, just so you don't forget. Share the protein powder and your code. So you guys know your, does anyone not know your brand partner code brings free shipping this month on the protein powder? Protein supplement. Okay, so it will just be, for example, my brand partner site is lemd.com/ Vanessa Joy. So at checkout, they type in the coupon code Vanessa Joy. That will get them the free shipping. So I want you guys to send your link and send something about the protein powder to your existing clients, any new DMs, any people that you know are on GLP-1 using peptides that would need that supplemental support, and educate a little bit on there. Checking back with prospects. So I'm going to be looking at my little post-its. We're going to take that first 10 minutes to start moving that needle forward a little bit. Okay. And here, if you do not have any prospects to follow up with, I want you to apply the 3-2-1 and start making some connections. I will also type in a reminder of what the 3-2-1s are. That's the prospecting power you can add into this section of our work with me today. Okay, you can continue to work and finish up the connections that you are making. I'm just going to go through a couple of things. I hosted a social media training, and this was more like beginner, intermediate. Sandy, yes, I know I need to get that to you. I'm uploading it to my YouTube. It was really good. I feel like the beginning of it was great if you're getting started and figuring out what you want your social to look like, principles and pillars that should be. So I'm gonna just encourage you guys a little bit on some of the social things that I am learning as I am figuring out my voice. So there's three things: your face, your life, your proof. Okay, I'm just gonna go through it as what we're going to go into next is going to be a post or a reel of the day. And I'm sharing this information with you so that you can take it into what you want to post. If you've already posted today, you can prepare a post for tomorrow or later today, or you can go and engage on that post. But as you're thinking about what you want to post today, it's great to think about what your ideal client is feeling, but do you guys know your voice? Do you know, are you educating? Are you doing a little bit of multiple things? I just want to encourage you here. So, why? So, the first part is your face. So, why it matters? Because people are connecting with you and not logos, not brand colors, not having it all together and perfect, but your face creates consistency, connection, and how I always tell you guys, authentic connection. This is bringing two things that drive engagement and sales. So you want to do things like, you're like, okay, what's that face? Yeah. Okay. Selfies, boomerangs, any videos of you talking, reels that are trending audio. If you guys I know me. I love audio. I love sounds and music. I'm always posting with music. When you add an audio, you can look and they have it suggestions for you. Trending. So adding a trending audio can also boost and manipulate, trigger the algorithm. So behind the scenes glimpses of you at your desk. For me, making green juice, um, at the gym, whatever you're doing. If you're a gardener out in the garden, just set up your phone and you can do a cute little reel with a trending audio and some little what are they called? I'm going to share them hooks. Um, hooks are questions that you post. You can even post one little question. Takes a couple of minutes to do a self video of you outside gardening with like, I'm gardening now, like without my knees killing me all the time because of peptides. And then in your content underneath, you give some information. I want to get through this quickly. I don't want to take up too much time on this. But your life, people want to know what it looks like to live the lifestyle you're living, applying peptides into your life. So you want it to be relatable. Everything's not going to be perfect. If you're a mom, film the chaos, film you, trying to work and work your business with the kids in the background. Food, routines, workouts, whatever you're learning, whatever you're listening to, you can share in your stories. This will connect and really have people building that authentic connection with your face and trust. And that is honestly with social marketing, social networking, trust and familiarity that you're building. So I love to sprinkle in education on Fridays. Oh, I haven't done it the last few Fridays, but humor that applies to perimenopause, parenting, GLP-1, peptides, whatever it is. I love to have my Friday funnies. Okay, so document. You don't have to create your life, just document what you're doing. Um, your proof. Why this matters, because people want to believe what you're saying to them will work for them. So you show results. If you don't have a ton of results, I was actually just having a conversation about this. Um, If you don't have a ton of results, then you share results. And those are all in boards in our back office as well, in the ClickUp. There are testimonials, pages and pages of testimonials. Just either screenshot it real quick, throw it in your stories. I love doing it. Whatever you want to do. Thursday testimonials. You can share what you're doing, how what peptides you're on, what stack you're on right now, and then other people that are on that same stack. Look at these results. If you don't have a ton of results yet, then you say that, hey, I'm on my journey. Get in this journey with me and watch the transformation. Look at what has happened in all of these other people's lives. And then you can also, sorry, that just came to me, also throw in the invitation to come and hear more stories on the Monday night Zooms. Sunday nights, I think, is going to be a fixture now. The Not Your Mom's Menopause is going to be every Sunday night. So you can throw in an invitation for that. So this is just um, a great way as you're thinking about what you want to post today. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Think about what your ideal client is going through. I have niched down. So I was very wide scope, talking about health. Oh my gosh. It's like talking about health. So I was posting things from, green juicing to peptides to why it's bad to use toxic shampoo. And this confuses the algorithm. So niche down, like go down, like, okay, my biggest hurdle that I jumped was post baby. So I went postmenopausal or uh postpartum and perimenopause because that was kind of how that happened to me when I had my biggest health challenge. So that now I'm just focusing on that niche. So I would ask yourself, what is my ideal client feeling today? Who am I relating the most to, and what can I post? So we're in the summer. I see April is out. Are you on a boat? Are you on the beach? That's it. Exactly. Everyone's out on the beach or wanting to be or getting ready for vacation, and you can tap into the pain points like, oh my gosh, are you dreading putting on your bathing suit from last summer? And then show like, oh, that's so beautiful, April. I love it. Good for you. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen some of the reels, like what still fits me from last summer. And it was like a funny post. She's like putting on her sunglasses. So you can make humor. What's your personality? But really, let's just take this 10 minutes to think about what your ideal client's feeling. Draft a post, a reel, or a story with relatable messaging. If you've already posted, again, use this time to comment back. On people that have engaged with you. Again, if you've already kind of been doing this as I'm talking, you can start focusing more on engaging in stories, responding to 5 to 10 people that you're connected with, leaving thoughtful replies, emojis, and start conversations. All right, I'm going to set the timer again. Remember, I'm going to be on mute as well. If a question pops up, something I've said has triggered a you know little rabbit trail, just unmute and invite me in. I can help you however I can. Did everyone get a post out? Can you guys leave a note? I know I'm a couple minutes earlier than the 10 minutes. I want to make sure I manage the last 15 minutes well. Okay. All right. Great. So let's pop in to product highlights. So one of the things that I noticed I did early on, and I've just maybe talking like and making sure that I am talking, educating, providing the product, and but then was kind of missing out on the call to action. So you want to make sure you're doing a call to action. So we're going to do a product highlight or um, start applying this to what you're doing. Talk about one product. So I'm not sure what you posted about. Maybe think about what you want to talk about this week. Some people keep it themed. Where this week they're talking about NAD and educate on NAD one day. You can do a couple of your posts themed towards NAD. And then some people just talk about all of the different products, and there's not really a wrong or a right way to do this. So we're going to do product highlight. I also want to encourage you as you are creating content, save it. There's always the save button. Save it and create a file, photos on your phone, reuse the same content. I was talking with Ursula earlier. What I post on Facebook and Instagram, I have connected. And then about a week later or a few days later, I will post some of that same content, specifically Reels. Again, as I said at the beginning, TikTok's a different animal. And so there's certain Reels that I like, even stories where I'm talking a little bit, I save it, create a file, use it again, use it on another platform. I feel really confident in Facebook and Instagram, so that's why I'm able to start dabbling in TikTok. But if you are just getting your feet wet in Facebook and Instagram, please just stay here and master this first. Um, so again, make sure you're storing these in your phone, keep it organized. When I go to post anything in my stories or my reels, I it will give you the option to select and then what folder it comes from. And I created an LEMD folder for products. You're making taking all of this time to create posts, save the content and reuse it. Mix it up using a different song or something different and but reuse the content. Sorry, there go my dogs. So let's take the next 5 minutes, choose one product to feature in your stories, grab a graphic from boards. So I'm going to put this in the notes as well. If you don't know how to find the graphics, I'm going to put it in there. Product info, product under graphics folder. And then, and I want to stretch you, if you have not done this before, I want to stretch you to go do a 15-second story of just you talking, okay, about the product and how it's helped you. Do you guys know how to create a sticker? You open up an image, you tap down. This is how I make a sticker, and then it saves them. You tap on the image, it frames it, and then you save it into your stickers. So then anytime, now I did this back in September, October, I was building a lot of these folders and files. Now it's so much faster. I can make a new reel of me talking about it, but I already created that sticker. And then I just put the LEMD sticker of whatever product it is, like sitting next to me. So let's take 5 minutes to do that. And then we will wrap up with our invites for tonight's Power a Peptide Zoom and our team ranks and follow-ups. Let's start now, 5 minutes. Okay, so for the last few minutes here, we're going to invite 20 people to the power of Zoom, the power of peptides, the power of Zoom, the power of peptide Zoom call tonight, 7:30. The graphic is in Team Joy Facebook group or on the Messenger chat if you're on that. And then I want you to follow up with any activities in your lead list, and you can also invite to that. Um, okay, good. April, I saw someone just dropped off. April, I wanted to respond to you quickly about what you wrote. I want to, maybe I'll just type it in the notes or, yeah. So I want to say that you're not starting over, you're starting smarter. Okay, I just wanted to like encourage you. Like in this new venture, you're not starting over, you're starting smarter. That you're leading with education and not hype. I just like had typed in a couple of things from your comments. Um, and peptide, it's important to remember with BPC that these peptides are not about like a quick fix, but they're long-term healing, and that your gut issues, inflammation, and recovery are not just a quick weight loss. Um, and it's okay if your past efforts didn't stick. And I just want to say it is going to this time. I just want to speak life over you and encouragement to you. Just be consistent and be honest. Vulnerability and transparency really builds trust. And maybe, you're being stretched in that way this time. And it's a new opportunity, and just want to give you that abundance mindset. Okay. So I hope you guys feel encouraged today, feel encouraged in your own peptide journey, in your social, in your business. Again, try to apply these things, even if it's just one little thing a day. Do your birthday messages. If that's what you can do, um, connect, do the 3, 2, 1 in your birthday messages every day, and then maybe just dedicate this Monday to really going through each section as you're building and growing and expanding into new things that this LEMD opportunity has for you. So I'm so excited for you guys. Take the last couple minutes here. Even if I drop off, I want you to invite 20 people to the power of peptides tonight. And use that graphic, and then go into your leads list and connect with those people. If there's no one in your lead list, then generate some leads by some of the things that you're at the beach, April, sit and connect with some people, take a picture. Hey, look where I'm at. What are you up to? Oh, and I'm working my business from the beach. This is an amazing opportunity. I've partnered with this company. Just a thought. All right. You guys are awesome. I'm going to drop off. Have a beautiful week. I am available if you guys ever have any questions for me. I am available on Instagram, on Messenger, Vanessa Joy. Love you guys. You're awesome. Have an awesome week. Bye, guys.